it's Lisa Staccato. How is everybody? I hope you're having an amazing summer. I really haven't done many videos this summer, so I wanted to come back onto the scene, say hello, and share with you a lesson that I learned in my business, and a lesson that may be valuable to you in yours, whatever business that may be. But it's a story about my Stalker squirrel. And you know, we have a beautiful oak tree in our backyard with brick paver patio, and I have my orchids hanging out there. And so I started to hang out there a little more, and there's this squirrel that kind of hangs out in the tree. So I decided it would be really cute and get all those do not feed the animal signs out of my mind and bring out some peanuts to share with her. And I consistently did this a couple of times a week, once a week, a couple times a week. And she eventually kind of got used to me putting them out there. And so one day I'm having breakfast, and the squirrel comes across the pool screen. We have screen enclosures here in Florida. Comes across the pool screen while I'm having my breakfast and does one of these and looks down on me from above. And I'm like, oh, my little squirrel, she knows that I give her nuts. She knows she wants some nuts. So I continue to go outside. Well, now she followed me to the tree, where I hang out with my orchids, and she waited for me to place a couple in the orchid basket. So a couple of times. Next thing you know, I have her eating out of my hands. She would come looking for me, and she would take the nuts right from my hands. I know, do not try that at home. It's not a good thing to do. But, so now I'm out in my backyard one day, and all of a sudden the squirrel shows up, and she follows me. I go to the backyard, and she runs across the screen. I go to the other side of the yard, and she runs across the screen. I come back into the patio, and she's doing this. And I'm thinking, this squirrel is stalking me. I mean, I've been feeding her and feeding her. Well, finally, the big day came when my husband came home from work and said, Lisa, your squirrel is looking for you. And I said, what are you talking about? She now decided that she wasn't waiting for you anymore. She was going to eat her way through the pool screen and just come on into the patio and look for you. Well, needless to say, with wildlife you have to be a little cautious. So at that point, you know, I decided that maybe it wasn't a good thing to be feeding the animals. But when I look back on business, and if you are somebody that does blogs or videos, or you're using social media in any way to promote your business, or even customer service, the more good things you feed your customers or your prospective business partners or prospective customers, the more they're going to come around. The more good stuff you feed them, the more they come around. If you keep feeding them a lot, they're eventually going to come in. Meaning they're going to come looking for you because they like what you have. Kind of like the squirrel came looking for me. But if you stop feeding them, kind of like I stopped feeding her, she kind of disappeared. She hasn't been stalking me in a while because I realized, you know, it really isn't cool to be feeding the wildlife if they're going to let themselves in. But on a business side of it, you need to keep feeding. You need to keep feeding. And, you know, it goes for anything. And I was at a store yesterday. I bought these really cool seashells so my kids can write goals and different things on them and hang them up in their room. And I walked into this great teacher supply store, and the customer service there was A+. I don't remember the gentleman's name. I'm really bad with names, but let me tell you, he was one of the nicest people I had ever met. And I've been in there before, and he's always like that. And it just makes it a pleasure to shop there. Will I keep coming back because he fed me with good things, great customer service? Absolutely. So there you have it. Pretend like you are future customers, prospects, business partners, whatever you have going on in your life, friends. Keep feeding them with good things, and they'll keep coming back. Anyway, that's all for me. There's a picture of my squirrel. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you soon.